So, Satisfactory, it has been an absolute blast for the past 45 hours. 43 hours plus, in fact, you could say. So, I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you what I've been doing over the past 40 hours of this game. I really enjoy Satisfactory. It's certainly not for everyone, but for those of you that are like me and just can't help yourself just being addicted to this style of game, it's great. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you my progress so far that I've been making on my live stream channel. Link in the description if you want to go and join us and watch us do this live. We've got the train project or the sky train project. We've got several different factories around the map. I want to show you all that today, so enjoy. So as you can see, this is my early factory, I guess you could say. This is the factory where I started out. This is the spawn point on the Mars-like area of the map. And this is in desperate need of a reconfig. Hello, Hypertube. Thank you. Please don't suck me when I don't want to be sucked. Yeah, as you can see, this is chaotic. I've upgraded the conveyor belts and stuff, but it desperately needs optimizing, reconfiguring, and just completely starting from scratch. Normally, by this stage, most people have deleted and rebuilt their factories, but I've painfully just been adding to it. And this certainly, oh my god, Mark IV conveyor belts are the most annoying thing to try and walk on. I just can't do it. So we've got lots of all the stuff going into here. As you can see, all the like goods, plastic, you know, wire, pipes, all that good stuff. And then out here is our manufacturing assembly lines. So we've got, let's have a look here. We've got this one, which is the modular frames. So, yep, heavy modular frame. And then over here we are building computers. And we've actually got quite a lot. So if I go here, we've got quite a lot of computers. And we've got quite a lot of modular frames. I'll show you where I am on the space lift elevator in a moment. This is creating motors, FYI. So, yeah, it's looking good pretty at the moment. But like I said, this area of, or this factory is my least optimized factory. And you can tell that I built this and had no discipline in lining things up properly. There was a lot of, especially up here, just chaos. This is horrible to look at. I'm ashamed to show you this. Look at it. It's embarrassing. It's just a mess. So I will fix that at some point, probably after this next phase, but for now it's working and it's fine. We'll leave the train till last, I think, because I think that's the coolest thing to show you guys. And that's the latest thing we've done. The other thing I want to show you is if I can take my little Explorer here, which is a little off-road vehicle. Do I have any fuel? Fuel? Yes, I do. Nice. All right, let's go. So this is the mega ramp. You guys have seen videos on that on my main channel. I'll link that in the description, or put Khan Station if you want to see me go down the mega ramp in the various vehicles. That was an interesting video, so you should definitely check it out. And over here, you can see, whoa, steady, steady. Ooh, green slug, nice. Should probably pick that up. Hang on. Let me just grab this green slug. Hello, Mr. Slug. Green slugs allow you to overclock your machines, which is kind of cool and kind of complicated. So this is my most recent factory. I'm terribly sad that I didn't do it on concrete because it made doing conveyor belts a little bit annoying. But this is a lot more disciplined in how it's laid out. So this is all for, by the way, our train situation. So I'm purely producing, oh my god, all the parts for building the giant train track, which is going to go around the map. So those are basically full now. So we've got constructors there. We've got foundries. As you can see, it is all lined up nicely. Like I said, I wish it was on foundations, but they're not. So unfortunately, that's where we're at. So yeah. Now, as you can see over here, if I go to our train mega ramp station, you'll see that we've actually got some lift conveyor belts. So this will lift up the materials. I'm going to get a Mark IV from over there to over here, and that is going to load up the train. So when I go along the train track, I don't have to take all the materials by hand. So that's a really cool thing. The next place is at the end of this delightful conveyor belt. So I'll see you when we get there. Okay. Ooh, hang on. What is this? Now let me just go up here. Ooh, drop pod. What do we need? 35 motors? Oh, nice. Hard drive. Sweet. So we can scan that and get some blueprints or alternative recipes, that's awesome. Thanks. So you can just about see it in the distance here. To power this separate little factory, which is out in the middle of the desert, rather than using my main material consumption, if you like, or main electric grid, I made a separate electric grid, which is down here. So let me just get a little bit closer and give you a tour. So this is a very simple coal factory electric production. If I go here, you can see I'm only generating 300 megawatts of power from 4 coal generators. So we've got a water extraction, some pipes, and you know, if I want to add more, which we certainly could do because we've got plenty of coal coming out of these 2 miners here, we could, you know, add more power, which we might have to do because, to be honest, we're kind of close. And one thing you guys really want in your Satisfactory factories is redundancy. It's very important. Make sure you have redundancy. Alright, so we're back to where we were, which is great. The next place I want to show you is not too far away. We're not going to take the mega tube of awesomeness. That is literally a lifesaver. Because I need to show you something a little bit closer to the main base. And that is by these waterfalls over here. Whoa, steady. And that was a purple slug. Should probably have picked that up. Never mind. Maybe we'll pick it up in the live stream. Okay, coming. Whoop. Easy, easy. This is calculated. Thank you. And there we go. So this is what was our main source of electricity. So this is another coal generation, coal power plant, if you like. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So quite a few, but we don't actually use it for our main power source anymore. It's kind of more of a backup. So as you can see, in total, we've got 1,275 megawatts of power. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this. This was our original little power consumption area. I think we got 2 extractors, one there and one there. Again, this is messy. This was not when I was trying to be a bit more disciplined with our, you know, building and organization, if you like. But pretty cool. Wanted to show it to you. But now for the hypertube of awesomeness. Actually, while we're here, so this is my space elevator, and you can see this is where we're at. So we're about to start production of tier 7 and 8. So this will be actually pretty simple because I know exactly what I need to do for that. Again, I've got kind of all the materials we need, so this is going to be kind of not too bad. It'll be okay. Yeah, so that's what we're going to work on in the next few streams, if you like, along with the Skytrain. Okay, so this is my major hypertube to my main power plant. So let me just show you and give you a tour of this. This took quite a while to build, and it's quite useful. It certainly saves me a lot of time. When I was building this little area, which is quite out of the way, this was a lifesaver because if I forgot one thing, I'd have to walk or drive all the way back, and it literally took maybe 5 minutes in a car. So using this hypertube really speeds that up and really helps me. If only they invented teleportation, that would be pretty sweet. But yeah, at the moment we're just using this awesome hypertube, which is pretty cool. And you can see this is where we get our plastic from, which really helps us with the computers and circuit boards and things like that. So it's kind of a double area. It's production and or power. What we've got here is honestly a mess, but it's my mess. And it's very, very close to me. So we've got some oil refineries kind of taking up the oil. We've then got so this is an oil extractor picking up the oil out of the ground, and then we produce plastic and a fluid called oil residue, and that goes into these big containers. And then all that, so this is kind of not really full right now because I had to make some repairs, goes into this machine, which turns heavy oil residue into fuel, which is what then powers our massive power generators, or fuel generators I should say. So as you can see, this is generating a lot of power, 150 megawatts each. So actually, I kind of said that this was my main power source. It's not. It's only 450 odd, but it's, you know, this will be the expansion until we get to nuclear, but that's not going to happen for a while. So there we go, which is pretty cool. So amongst all that, we're producing plastic, as you can see. We also have another converter that makes fuel for the cars and things, but that's currently turned off, so you can see this is all stacked up at the moment. And that goes home. We're making rubber as well, which I've used, and this is a little bonus for those of you that do watch the streams. We've got some tickets. I've got 8 tickets to spend. So we've got a ticket machine, and I've already decided what we're going to buy. So if you want to see that happen, click links in the description, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and watch our next live stream where we'll be spending those tickets, because the tickets means prizes. So yeah, I don't need all the rubber just yet. I literally had, this was completely full. I've stopped it now because I want to actually keep building rubber. But this actually caused my power outage because it was full. It couldn't produce any more oil. And then we didn't have enough fuel for the generators, and then the power went out, and it was terrible. But now, with that beautiful thing and kind of giving it all my waste, we've got 8 coupons to buy stuff like, believe it or not, and I don't know if I'm going to buy it, the Cybertruck. Alright, so now let's show the Train Sky project, which is genuinely a complete for those of you watching the stream, some people are really annoyed that I keep working on it because it takes out all the time from the progression of the actual game. But I think, you know, part of Satisfactory is kind of the balance between those two things of like doing what you want and doing what, you know, the game wants you to do. Anyway, so yeah, we built a mega ramp, as you can see. You guys have seen that. Got another hypertube to the top, although I'm going to change this at some point, so keep that in mind for the future. Not going to give any spoilers, but yes, this is going to change. And this goes up to our mega ramp train station, which will eventually, I would like to think, have a connection to it where, you know, you can go around the map. But I don't know if that's going to happen, and I don't know if we're going to go around the entire map, but we're certainly going to give it a go. Alright, so welcome to our train station here. It's beautiful. It's absolutely divine. And here's the train that I've named Brutus. Hey, Brutus. Look at him. Oh, he's a lad. So we've got 3 kind of cranes that load in the materials. So each of these is going to be a material that I need for producing stuff. So we're going to have 3 containers full, which is going to be amazing. And if I give you... Wait a minute. This is dangerous work. I need my jetpack here. So you can see down here, we've got all the kind of conveyor belts and stuff that bring all the materials up onto the train, and then that's how you take it to where you want to go. So let's drive the train to the end and see how far we've gotten. So it uses up power. You can see down at the top there, it uses 100 megawatts of power, which is quite a bit, but as soon as you reach a certain speed, it actually reduces the power usage. But I love the train in this game because it sounds so cool. It's like wom, 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 wom. It just sounds so good, so satisfying. The entire game is just massively satisfying. But look at this. You can see our entire workshop and factories, which is really cool as an overview. We've actually got quite far with it so far. If I look at the map here, you can see where we're heading off to. It's kind of cool. I can't see the rest of the map yet, but, you know, it's pretty interesting. But this will go, and the idea will be, and I'll show you in just a moment, it's a good way of, like, scouting things out as well. Materials and stuff. That's how we actually built the factory power plant down there, which you can just about see in the corner. This little plane looks kind of cool, this little green area. And literally, this hasn't taken me much time at all. So, I am feeling pretty good about the Sky project. Just because, like, we've got so far with so little. And now that I've actually built a factory to help facilitate the build or the construction of it. Oh, brake! Oh my god. That was close. Oh. Reverse back a bit. Oh. There we go. Nice. Oh, wow. Luckily, I've got my jetpack on. So yeah, the idea would be now I can go ahead and continue building. So just to show you the process, it's da-da-da-da-da-da. And then, you know, you grab your track here and you place it. So these are the materials we're building right now. And that's it. So, yeah, hope to see you in the streams. Click the link in the description, and I'll see you next time. Bye.